Welcome back to the 2019 Rebelle Rally. I'm here with Daniel Mayfield at the finish line, and there are no competitors coming through the line yet. We started off in wagon wheel this morning, and the
Try standing with 20 feet back.
quick technical hiccup. We're in the middle of nowhere, and as you know, sometimes we're standing over here trying to get footage, or we've got Nathan up on the top of the Rebelle mobile live van trying to get coverage. We are attempting to do something that's never been done before. We are attempting to go live every single day from Lake Tahoe down to the border of Mexico. And if you could see what was going on inside the Rebelle van right now, you wouldn't believe the lengths that this team is going to make sure that you get coverage of the 2019 Rebelle Rally. So this morning we woke up in Wagon Wheel, which is near the, which OHV area is that, Dan? Spangler, is that how I say it? Spangler, I always get it wrong. And anyway, so they started on an enduro, and Emily sneakily put 2 black checkpoints inside this enduro, which was cunning. And then they made their way down to another open OHV called Stoddard, and we have ended up here in home of King of the Hammers, Johnson Valley. And we're waiting at the finish line, which has happened a couple times on this Rebelle, where the competitors aren't coming in early. And from what I understand, actually, Dan, who's on the camera, told us that coming in this afternoon, a 10-minute trip took you how long, Dan?
About 30 to 40 minutes.
About 30 to 40 minutes. Tons of boulders. What else?
Just super rough roads.
Super rough roads. So we're guessing that that's why the competitors are video shortly and show you what the girls have been up to for the last 2 days while we wait. Welcome back to the 2019 Rebelle Rally. We're on day 4. Competitors have driven all the way from Wagon Wheel to famous Johnson Valley, home of King of the Hammers. And we can see the first team coming in, and it looks like it's XLs. Yes, the XLs are the first team to come in, and I can see FJ Anna, or is that the Total Chaos FJ? Can't see that far. Is that the Total Chaos? Is that Rory? Dan? Oh, poor Dan, I'm asking him to look up. And he's also walking backwards with the camera. But I've just seen my friend Busby over here, and I think that we need to do a cool minute right now, because Busby knows this area better than anyone. Johnson Valley. Hi, Busby, how are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Fantastic. Johnson Valley, you know really well. It's home of King of the Hammers, and we have a thing this year called the Cool Minute. Cool Minute. And we want you to give us insights on what will set the teams apart today because of the area and because you know it well.
Okay.
Give us the lowdown.
Johnson Valley has got a lot of different areas, a lot of rocks and hills that you can see in the background here, but then at the same time there's a lot of sand washes, whoops out there, so if they're not careful they can get themselves in trouble, so they'll need to take their time and actually going through some of those washes, because if they're going through too fast they might hit a rock. It's very, very big. So
don't go away.
Oh, don't go away? Okay, I can hang out.
Because there's no Shell or mobile station around here.
There's not.
But there is a gas station,
yes.
And it's Busby's gas station.
That's right.
Can you give us a little bit of insight on how the whole gassing up operation works?
Sure. So we're Amber Racing Services, and we actually do not only the racing services, but we race sites. We also do the rallies. We do fires. We do stuff like that. But we bring the shower trailer, the lights, the generators, the food truck to everybody, so the staff.
And as a competitor, I can tell you that the first person you see is Busby, and it's a really nice place to just come in, regroup. He's super friendly, his crew is really awesome, and you take the edge off coming through here. Like, there's no other gas station like it. I wish after school, Busby wants us to see a clean air raid
and everything else. So I race off-road. I've been racing since 1986, and that's definitely the filter that I choose. So it's the air raid, because they work the best.
Well, so for someone that doesn't really understand air filters, I was told that it's like if I run a marathon and I'm breathing through a straw, that's a filter, average filter. If I have an air raid filter, I've got an oxygen mask on.
Yes, that is correct. So it lets a lot more cubic air, CFM, cubic feet of air, I don't know, so whatever. It lets a lot more air in, so you have to forgive me on that. I wasn't prepared for this interview. So.
That's okay though, because we're hearing it from somebody who actually uses them, you know. It's not about the technical, it's about the people that decide can do what it does. I think it goes, is it 6,500 feet? Is that the distance the drone can go, Dan?
About 4 miles.
4 miles. What's that in Ks, Dan? Come on, what's your math? Okay, so 4 miles. It's crazy. Now, I think we should head over to the Cool Mog and have a chat to our cool people who just arrived. So Matt from Cool came in this year, and every single competitor got a cool vest. And I got to tell you, it's really cool. And look at what they turned up in. This thing is called, well, actually we shot of it.
I'll call you right there.
Matt's just dealing with some business. It's his office for the day. Eddie's around here somewhere.
Brand is all about, rugged, reliable. We're an independent manufacturer, so we kind of get to do fun stuff with it and activate in unique places and wherever we want to. So yeah, it's a rad piece of equipment.
So our thing with sponsors this year is they've shown up. And so we talked to Matt back in January, and now he's here with Eddie and he's here with the Mog. And what I think is even cooler is he got here an hour before me, and I sent him a note. Hey, do you guys want some Mexican? He'd gone for a run across Johnson Valley. How was the run?
It was hot and dusty. Hot, dusty, and windy, and I always say if I can take an hour for myself every day and go run or do something, and that gets me deeper into nature, then it's been a good day.
That's the cool thing about cool. Hello, Emily Miller. Don't run away. Come here. We're live. I only do this to you 1 or 2 times. How's it going?
It's going really great.
Oh, bye, Matt. We're going to come back in a minute. I'm
coming to find you.
So how's your day? Tell me why aren't the girls...
Especially for the crossovers, really rocky, so they need to take it easy on their vehicles. The other thing too is we had 2 big open OHV areas, so we have quite a few black checkpoints out there, and they knew that they only had about 200 kilometers today, so they could take that time to really focus in on trying to nail these checkpoints, because we're down to the wire, and now these 3 days are rough and there are a lot of points on the table, so they're going to be going for it. Instead of just rushing to get in, I think they're really now thinking about their scores.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks, Katie.
All right. See you soon. While we wait for more cars to come through the finish, we're going to say thank you to our sponsors.
The sport of desert racing or off-road, you have to prepare for anything. The only way to know if something's going to withstand the abuse is to go out and test it and beat the crap out of it. Knowing that you're living life on the edge, pushing everything, you're literally racing on marbles, and the intensity, and then you throw in elements of dust and traffic and race cars around you, and it's an adrenaline rush. Anybody that says they do it for fun is lying. Racing's an addiction. I believe in pushing everything to the limits and testing everything that I have that's in my arsenal. You have to take advantage of opportunities. Just have to rise from it and move on. I think this business is a little bit of a journey. You know, there's a lot of things that you see around here, but the reality is it's funded by passion. I believe I have the best team and the support crew and staff behind me. We recognize one another for the strengths that we possess, and then we try and harness that creativity or that energy, and everyone drives themselves to that next level by being able to lean on who's next to them to fill in the gap or do what they may not do as good as somebody else. To me, races are won or lost in the shop. You have a flawless day on the racetrack, and that's when everything goes perfect. However, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes in this building with prep and a maintenance schedule and our chosen list of equipment. There's no way that we would compromise for any associate sponsor or any supplier or any component. I have to believe in what I'm using, and I have to have trust in it. We've always associated ourselves and surrounded ourselves with people that are premium in their niche or their industry. think it's extremely important for the customer to believe in the brand. You know, you have to prove the durability of your equipment at times, and when you go out and go racing, that gives us an opportunity to show people that the parts that we build for them off the shelf can also withstand race applications. And ultimately, our job is to make everything that we do better. My name's Nicole. I'm one of the owners for Total Chaos Fabrication. I'm also one of the drivers of the Total Chaos Team Tacoma.
Welcome back. I'm here with Andrea, who's about to tell us how her day went.
We had an amazing day. We went for all of our checkpoints, all the blacks and even the X's, and we felt like we did really good today.
Any comments about the new rules?
There's a wide miss rule that's new this year that is a -10 if you are outside of the boundary lines of that particular checkpoint. So it sometimes makes you a little gun shy to hit the tracker if you aren't 100% sure.
We've budgeted one of those a day.
They've budgeted one a day, but they think they had a killer day and crushed it. See you inside for dinner. Nice chatting. Let's go down and see how number 190 did. Taylor. Oh, no, she's looking at unmentionables. Hi. How was it?
Good, it was a good day, yeah.
What were you doing up there?
There's a black in here. There's one more checkpoint in here. So don't tell anybody, but I wasn't far enough. It needed to be a little further away from base camp, so, but don't tell anybody, no.
I won't. You're only
Yeah.
live.
I know, right, yeah. So, yep.
Anything else to share about your day?
We had, I would say, the most challenging enduro I've ever done this morning. So for out of base camp through the place that we were at, and I'm gonna forget the name of it, but the OHV area.
Strangler.
Yeah, so that area coming out of there, whew, it was rough roads. We were trying to stay on time for an hour and 12 minutes.
An hour and 12?
Yeah, and it was so many roads coming in and out, so easy to get turned around, and our timer quit at a very inopportune moment. It just stopped. So, yeah.
What did you do when that happened?
So I had to switch from using my timer, which tells me how much time we've done, to using the actual time. So I had to take the time we've done and add it to the time that we started.
In seconds. Like you had to do that in a matter of seconds.
Exactly, yeah. While also watching to make sure we didn't turn on the wrong road, because if you turn on the wrong road, it doesn't matter anymore. Your timing is going to be way off. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to jump back in. I'm going to whistle around and have a quick word to Croft. The XLs. Just crushing it. Croft.
Yes.
How was your day? I heard how great it was. What was your highlight?
Oh boy, highlight. Finishing the enduro successfully was a highlight because that thing was so hard, and it was a hard road on the vehicle. And the other highlight I would say is getting here with the car in one piece today, because it was so rocky, so full of whoops. We climbed mountains, we rock crawled, we did it all, and it's great.
Well, welcome back. As you can see, we have the minimalist base camp here, but it's so beautiful in all of these rocks. It's just
happy to be here.
Yeah. Taylor just said always happy to be here. Johnson Valley is really awesome. I mean, I come from a country that has nothing like these rocks, and every time I get here it just blows me away. The desert is a strange place. Didn't the desert swallow one of your drones, Dan?
No, we're not going to talk
Oh, we're not talking about that, sorry. Weird things happen in Nevada. Okay, we're going to head over to the Stout tent again, because today the Stout tent is the media tent. This minimalist, they call it a remote base camp, has Stout tents for media and then the media Stout tent. So we're going to go and check out what the photographers and the videographers and the media team do when they don't have a special setup. They have to do it inside of a tent. What is this thing here, I wonder? In the middle of base camp is one of those UFO things. Do you know what that is, Dan?
Circle.
It's a circle. It's not a UFO thing. It's
UTVs come in here and do donuts.
oh, okay. Beg your pardon. Should have known that. Clearly, I'm not a local. UTVs come in here and do donuts, and they make circles. Maybe that's how they make giant fire pits. Probably, I'm guessing. Here's our cool trailer. stores all the cool gear. Emily, doing business on the phone. Hi Melly, did you find that tape for me? I'm on live, but we're on it. Okay, perfect. We have a plan. Oh, Pete, just quietly. I've seen 2 teams and both of them said that the enduro was hard. Can you tell us?
we want to increase the challenge as the week goes on. I mean, it started out kind of easy with real straightforward road, no challenges, no slow speeds or anything. But to get out of this morning's base camp, it was inevitable that we went down the pipeline road, and that's had some really rough sections, and so it was up to them to monitor their speeds and get through it in one piece.
Well, you sure as hell gave them a challenge. Excellent. Good talking, Pete. Okay, let's have a quick peek in here. We've got Heather Lewis, Tim, Harry, and Ashley from Death to Glory. Look at this. Yesterday I was busted in here taking a nap, and I have not busted these 4 taking a nap. They are working diligently, downloading photographs.
Who was taking a nap?
Not me. So, how does it work for the media on a remote base camp? We drop a few Tapui tents into a stout tent, and we're good to go. Magic.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
Hold on. How was your day?
It was very good. We took a representative from Cool out, took him on some cool trails. It was really neat.
Nice. Heather's losing her voice. Happens to the best of us. Tim, how's your day?
My day was great. Good photos and nice time in the car with my teammates.
Nice. Harry, have you got any highlights from your day?
Yeah, so Richard and I went out to the dry lake bed at the end of the Enduro, and kind of teams going in every which direction, but we got some great shots that we're excited to share with people, and some of the video footage from there I think is really going to be epic. So
Thank you, Harry, because that reminds me, we have to remind people to go to the rebellerally.com and turn on your notifications on Facebook so that you can catch us when we go live, because as you can tell, our mission to go live every day over the distance is really, really difficult, and we're trying to do something that's never been done before. So if you've got the notifications on and we're 2 hours late or 1 hour early, you'll be able to see us. Ashley,
Hi.
how was your day?
It was excellent. Actually, yesterday was probably my best day because I got to get out on the course and see everybody in real life, because I've been seeing them all on photos so far, and take some shots and run around, and it was amazing. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Ashley. Well, it looks like everybody's busy in here, so we're going to let you be. Don't trip over the cord. Thank you, guys. Okay, we're going to wrap it up now, and we are going to have a break, and we'll see you shortly. Hi, guess where I am? I'm over here visiting my friend Drew Dickman, who's cooking dinner. Let's see if he's in the kitchen. He's not cooking outside tonight. Hi guys.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi David, I'm doing great.
Excellent.
What's for dinner?
Oh, delicious stuff, isn't it?
You're not going to tell me, it's a secret.
Yeah, no, it's Greek night tonight.
Ooh, Greek night. Hi Drew.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great.
Yeah, I like this base camp.
I do too. It's remote, but it's lovely. It's cozy. It feels familiar.
Cool. You're up on a hill and looking that way and looking that way, and we're on easily to defend. We can set up fronts on this side and that side, and we can stop any oncoming assault.
So can you tell me how you got involved with the Rebelle?
Wow. About 2 years before the Rebelle even went off, Emily Miller was sitting in my restaurant down in Baja, and she goes, "Hey man, I got this idea, listen to this." And she didn't even finish the story, and I was like, "I'm in. Whatever you need, whatever you need, I'm in." And then like 2 years later, we're actually out here churning and cooking and doing the stuff, so it's that easy.
So last time I was inside...
Imagine that I volunteered for this.
Same. What do we get ourselves into? So the other time I was in here chatting with the girls, I threw Drew under the bus and said he needs to put a team in. And have you had any more thoughts about that?
Well, Emily and I have been talking about that for a while because we have one cook that's on our team. She's been on every single Rebelle. So next year would be her 5th Rebelle. And how cool would it be if she was not in the kitchen, but she was in a competitor car? So we're trying to put that together for sure.
Okay, that is great. That's the Deckman team. Brilliant. All right, well, I'm going to let you get back to dinner, and I will see you very soon. Thank you so much.
Enjoy Base Camp 3.
Cheers. So I've seen a team pull in. Hi, guys. Hi, Shirley. We've just got, is that the Raptor? We're going to head over there and see. It's a total chaos car, that's for sure. We'll go down and see how they did. The 3rd team to cross the line. So it seems sleepy and quiet here at the moment, but give it an hour or two and this place will be a hive of activity, because the teams only have 1 hour from the time they pull into the finish to get into impound. So when a team comes across the finish line every day, they have to set up camp, but they're not allowed to go back to their vehicles. And so you have to decide, what are you going to take out of your car for the night? And teams are always leaving things, you don't want to leave your glasses in the car if you've got a plot all night. And so you've got to be uber prepared. And for a remote base camp, they're thinking about, should we even pitch a tent tonight? Because they've got to pack up again tomorrow. And so all these decisions are having to be made, which seem like pretty basic decisions, but when you've been on the road since 7 o'clock this morning, you can make silly mistakes or simple mistakes and not have what you need. Hi, ladies. How are you? I'm going to just hand the microphone in here, and I want you both to tell me about your day.
Oh man, today, well, we figured it out the last 2 days, and then today I felt like I was lost kind of all day, which is funny because I race off-road cars where we were going, but I don't know all the little canyons and nooks and crannies, so that was kind of funny for me, but we made it back. Cool. So
we had a good day. We were really excited when we came around the rock and we had found camp in time, and it's still daylight, so yeah, it was a solid day all around.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, you're only the 3rd car to come in, and all 3 cars have said that they thought that they were going to be coming in the middle of the pack, and so you're actually here before most people, which is interesting.
Oh yeah, that's
very
interesting. I mean, we did have an early start.
They had an early start, so maybe they'll be filtering in. You're a little dusty in there.
I mean,
no, this isn't dust.
It's from
This
the map
is
board being
map
dirty.
board.
So you need the old duct tape up there.
This has been rubbing on here.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
Now have you used your Terra Trip much? Yeah. Well, you're a race car driver. Talk to us about how your Terra Trip works in the Rebelle.
In the Rebelle. Well, I only use it in the Rebelle. I use a GPS otherwise. So the Terra Trip is really cool. You can get an overall distance, and then you can get your distance of just your little tiny section. So you can clear it out each section, and then you can go and get your overall for that entire portion. So it's really cool.
And one more quick question. How did you two end up teaming up this year?
Laura reached out to me on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a funny story. So last year at the Off-Road Motorsports Hall of Fame ceremony and awards, a fellow Rebelle, Emmy Hall, that we're both friends with, introduced us. And neither of us really thought anything about it. Went on about our business, and then This last June, I was laying in bed with my husband one night having total like FOMO over seeing things about the Rebelle coming up. And I was, sad that I hadn't really like found anybody to do it with, and he's like, why don't you see if somebody that she knows would be interested, or if she knows of somebody that might be a good fit. So I sent her a message on Instagram, and bam, here we are.
Awesome. Yeah. That's really cool. An Insta team. Yeah. And they're doing very well together. All right, head into Impound, and thank you very much for taking the time. I know it's been a long day.
Yeah, thank you.
The Insta team with total chaos. Instant chaos. Wow. There you have it. Oh my goodness. Hi.
How are you?
We are great. I don't know. Is it click time?
It's click time.
Well, there you go. You made it home.
We did make it home.
How was your day?
It was really great. We had a good day.
The
Yes, we did.
enduro
Thank you.
That long enduro.
Really, really long enduro.
They're saying, you're not the first people to say that. The enduro was tricky. And then Pete just talked to us about it. Here, I'll walk forward with you.
We were enduring the enduro.
That's the quote of the day. They were enduring the enduro. And they made it challenging because as the week progresses...
Didn't take any wrong turns.
Didn't get lost, no wrong turns.
That's good.
Well, I'm going to let you hang out with Amy for a little bit. Welcome home. Oh, the chocolate car. Choco Love. Who looks like they want to talk to us? This side or this side? Definitely this side today. Are you sure? Okay, are you this way? No, definitely this way. Okay.
Oh, man.
You got thrown under the bus there by your teammate, but I think we talked
Yeah, you got me
to co-driver the other day.
You did.
So you made it.
This is exquisite, and weather is warm, so chocolate fuel should be good.
The way I look at it is too much of a good thing, right? You just have special chocolate days.
Special chocolate days. I'll check the calendar as soon as I get back to one.
Okay. Well, thank you guys, and I'm glad you made it back, and your car looks great, and we'll see you inside for dinner. We just went and had a chat with Drew, and he's cooking up a storm. I saw steak. Yeah, steak for dinner.
Hungry. Do you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the diesel. Never mind.
All right, good to see you guys. Team 124. Not on chocolate today, but we can't have chocolate every day. Everything in moderation, as my dad says. Right, move on forward, ladies. They're smiling. Hi.
Yeah.
Happiness. Look at the two of you. Just all smiles.
We're so stoked.
Were you this happy all day long?
Yes.
Did you nail every checkpoint?
The ones we went after, yeah. It was probably our best day. So I think it finally clicked for us.
What was the funniest thing that happened to you today?
Funniest? I don't even know. I don't know.
Decided we're Mary and Rhoda.
Who are Mary and... Oh, we're going to make it after all. Mary and Rhoda. Brilliant. We'll walk forward with you.
Okay.
Pull forward. Pull forward. Do you think that you nailed everything?
I think maybe we didn't get our blacks on the enduro. We were maybe a little off. But after that, the rest of the day was pretty good. So we're content with it.
And how did the Land Rover handle it?
We had a lot of fun. We did some fun routes instead of taking the same path, and taking the less technical path. So we had some fun driving.
Have you been to Johnson Valley before?
Yes. This is actually almost her backyard.
Well, that's interesting because we just talked to, I forget what number team it was, but no, it was, anyway, they raced here and thought that they would know the area but didn't know all the little intricate details. So that actually stumped them a little bit. So this being your that's right, Joshua Tree.
Yes.
So I'm going to hand you the mic. This being your backyard, did you feel like at all that you were confident but then realised that they took you down some rabbit warrens?
I wasn't exactly confident, but I was familiar.
So, like, I know Camp Rock Road and, you know, some of the roads we passed, but I wouldn't say I know exactly where that is, but I'm comfortable. So, I'm excited to be here.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Well, I'm going to let you pull forward to Amy and do what you need to do. Head into Impound, and we'll see you over there at the remote base camp that's beautiful.
We're excited. It's really beautiful out here.
Thank you very much. So I think the wind has died down, which is great. A little bit earlier, the wind had picked up and I got my Rebelle mask out. These things are really handy. And tomorrow, when we head down into the sand in Glamis, we'll all have to pull out our goggles because things get really dodgy when the sand and the dust is blowing around everywhere. You can see inside the cars. When we competed, I made the mistake of winding the window down for some fresh air, and that night we had 2 inches of dust throughout the entire car. The rental, which Nina Barlow, hi Nina, we really miss you and we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Nina Barlow from Barlow Rentals will rent competitors a rally ready Jeep. So that means Francis is from New Zealand and I live in Washington DC, so when we competed we rented from Nina and she will put together one of her Jeeps with all the things that you need to Rebelle. Max tracks, spill kit, air compressor, anything that you can't fly or travel with. So one of our top teams, Michelle Lafamboise and Elise, they rent from Nina every year and they won the event or co-won the event last year. So if you are thinking about doing the Rebelle and you think it's not something that you can pull off, that's simply not true. Anyone can enter and you can rent a car from Nina Barlow. So I'm looking forward. I was just saying it's really quiet around here without Nina. Can't wait to see you, and she's going to do a Max Tracks demonstration for us tomorrow and a Bubba Rope demonstration. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I think we should do that. Do you think we should do that live with Nina, Dan?
Yeah, totally.
I think that'd be really cool. So we'll do that tomorrow. And now I can see, oh no, that's Courtney's Jeep Wagoneer going off in the wrong direction, but she's not competing this year. She competed last year. So the impound this year is going to be over here. You can see Team 190 and 148 have already lined up. They're getting gas over here. That's the Total Chaos team getting some gas. We've got all the staff set up around the perimeter. The competitors will camp at the base of that massive rock. And I mean, it's like nothing I've ever seen before, these rocks. Some of our staff members climbed to the top as soon as we got here. And that's probably something I might like to do a bit later. Get the good view of Johnson Valley. Got Nathan climbing up on the truck. We're having some technical difficulties, love. Oh, everything's great. Everything is great here in Johnson Valley. We've got this is the day 4 vibe. People are starting to get their grooves. When we talk to them, their navigation is kind of falling into place. The drivers are getting more confident. Their third teammate, their car is, oh, these two are fabulous. Hold on, should we go? We're going to slip in here. We're going to get Demos first. No, let's go around the other side. Sorry, Dan, I'm making you work for it. Hi.
Hey. Holy crap. Holy crap. She's an amazing navigator, I'm just telling you. Lisa
It was good. It was
Pryor.
good. We had a good day. Yeah, it was good. It was
Yeah,
fun.
great day.
Amazing. Hit everything we
found
wanted
it.
to hit. And we are good. 5, 8, 8. And we had lots of quotes today we couldn't tell you.
You have okay, these two are really hilarious with their quotes. Lots of quotes they can't tell me. Come on, tell me a couple.
Some are dirty.
Dirty? Most of them. Oh, yeah, that one we can't say. All right.
We can't say that one.
Probably can't say that one.
Oh,
either.
we can't say that one.
We can say that one.
What is
Bingo,
that one?
Bango, bongo. We'll
I see you in the Congo. Yeah, we can say that. But that wasn't really. But we
No. Oh, this one to the left looks more like it goes. This one to the left looks like it goes more left.
we start to get
really
delirious.
specific.
So these two have like 10 pages and it says checkpoint, checkpoint, but next to every checkpoint is a quote, and there's probably 40 of them, and they could only share one of the 40 because the 39 are either profanities or dirty. But and then their husbands gave them a box of quotes, and we heard that one this morning. A woman is like.
A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong she is until she gets in hot water.
Were you in any hot water today?
No.
No.
A little bit Is that what it's called? Tepid? Tepid? Tepid?
And that's
No, it was
tipsy
cool.
when you've
It
had
was
too much
cool.
wine.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was cool water.
Cool.
Some of us have different temperature things, you know.
Yeah. It went well.
Welcome back. You guys are hilarious. Love Team 128. Love all the teams. These guys in their quotes, though, are next level. Have we got here? 120.
Hello.
Hi, ladies. You look really chill. Why is that?
We're exhausted.
You happy to be home?
Yes, we're very happy to be back.
Spectacular.
Yep, it's gorgeous.
Have you been here before?
Never.
Never been to Johnson Valley. So this is like, somebody just said I feel like Peter Pan.
I could see that.
It's like Roadrunner territory, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So any highlights or low points from the day?
The enduro was super long.
The enduro was really long and super exhausting.
So every single team has said to us the enduro was either we had to endure the enduro. Like you're not the first team that's come in and said that. They're trying to make them harder, and they certainly nailed that today.
It was tough. Yeah, I can only imagine for her trying to keep the speed at a certain pace.
Just for that length of time, just being that focused, like all I see is the road and the
She's saying the focus is so hard when you've just got to. It's difficult, right? And then you've got the sun and the dust and all the other elements.
It was hot today.
And hot, yes.
It's gonna get hotter.
No, now that the sun's gone down, it's going to cool down and we're all going to have a lovely meal with Drew.
Yes.
It's all good. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, they're rolling in the gold diggers. The gold diggers are here. We'll let them pull up. They're taking off their helmets. Honestly, the helmets after a whole day on the road are really rough. It's such a good feeling to pull your helmet off. Let's see. Oh no, they're not going to pull forward. We might go too far away. Should we just wait here for them, Dan? Yeah? Okay, we're going to wait here. I'll gesture them to pull forward. Behind 138, Team Demos, Gold Diggers, we have mother-daughter, Maria Guitar and her mother. Well.
Howdy.
Lee and Piper. With that naughty cackle. What happened to you two today?
We got all of our checkpoints that we wanted to get today. So, yeah, we did. So it was a good day. We had very mellow, very casual, very fun day. So, yes. And the enduro this morning was very long, so we were really tired after midday.
Every single person has said that. Every single person has said the enduro was exhausting, it was enduring, it was tough.
Yeah, it was really tough.
So did you need to use your demo shovel today?
No, we didn't need to do any recovery.
Didn't need to do any recovery?
It's all about navigation and not missing a turn.
So all about navigation.
She did do some crawling today.
Nice.
Yeah,
And
just
how'd the
right.
car hold up?
Perfect. Rocky, this is Rocky. Rocky's great.
Oh, so we're here in the rocks in Johnson Valley and they've named their car Rocky.
Rocky Runner.
Perfect. Rocky Runner. Okay, well, Team Demos, the Gold Diggers, great name. We'll see you inside.
Sounds good. We'll see you inside.
Thank you very much. Now we've got mother-daughter. You've got to love a good mother-daughter team. Come on up, ladies. While we wait for them to come up, we're going to show you a wide open drone shot of the desert. But first, I've got a question for these two. There's a really big hole in their tyre. Hey, just asking before you do this.
Yes.
That tyre on the back's not looking so hot.
What are you talking about? It's perfect.
What happened?
Well, day one, we were not aired down fully, I think, to optimal levels, and we had 30 minutes to get our last green and blue, and we were just rushing to get all of our points before we had to slide into base camp, and we popped a tire, so shredded it, and it started flapping.
No
everywhere.
good.
Here's the deal.
No
we
good.
changed that tire, and let's just say,
She's saying
fill in the blank.
They changed the tyre.
We got another green and a blue and made it with like.
She's saying that they changed the tyre, then got a green and a blue within 2 minutes. Great teamwork. Thank you very much. Just had to ask. Okay. Do you get the tyre? These things happen. So everybody brings a spare tyre, and then on day one this happens. That's going to change the way they drive for the rest of the week, isn't it? Because they don't have any backup. Now, teams are allowed to get equipment and help from other teams. And so if, say, another vehicle was nearby and they were willing to give up their tyre, I'm not sure I'd do that. I haven't been put in that position, but I don't know that I'd want to give up my spare tyre. So I guess it's how nice are you? And then you've got to think about it. If you don't give them a tyre and down the road you get into trouble, they're just going to drive right past you. Oh, we got a great shot of it. Okay. Contraband out. Hello. Mother-daughter. Gotta love a good mother-daughter team. It just looks so much fun. How did it go today?
Went really well.
Yeah, it went great. It went great.
We got some good blues that were really hard to find, and we made it to base camp on time. Yay!
Now, I heard today that a lot of the blues were positioned in Emily's notoriously cunning manner, where you could potentially get the wrong blue and then go around a corner and see the blue that you should have got.
We experienced that yesterday. Did
you get the right one?
Today we got the right ones, yeah.
Oh, so yesterday.
Yesterday we had a tricky one. There was like a big hill, and there was one up on top, and apparently ours was somewhere halfway up, but we never found it, so whoops.
And it's just, when you see that shimmering, flowing blue, you just want to go after it, and it's not yours. It's rude. I think it's rude. It's rude.
It was the post. It was the blue post, so it's even trickier to find.
Oh, cheeky. Well, that's why it's a strategic game, right?
Yep.
All right, well, I'm going to let you guys pull forward, and thank you so much. Good to see you. Welcome back. So, today, this is a blue checkpoint, but they're not all this big. A lot of the blue checkpoints are just a bar about that high, and it could be positioned behind this tree. And then she might have another blue bar positioned just over there. So when you're tired and you haven't eaten much and you come flying through to your blue and you click the tracker, you realise you clicked the wrong one. Let's find out. Hello, Project Red. Excellent. How was your day?
It was great. We had a funky start, but I figured if you start bad, you can only get good.
Can I just tell you that every single person that's crossed this line has said that enduro was hell? So everyone.
We got lost before the
enduro started. It was.
Wait. Before the enduro.
Yeah, I decided we need to get lattes. No, just kidding.
we
went like way past it. We went on a total different journey, a journey of our souls. Then we got to enduro and we did it.
While cars are still leaving, so we did okay.
We did okay, and then.
And then that enduro was hard. So I figured, if you start with failure, you can only improve from there.
Yeah.
Well, so just so you all understand, Team 187 is Project Red, and the goal for Team 187, I'm going to walk forward with you, is to give our visiting VIP and our media, and she's a skier and she likes to race up there, we got it, the true Rebelle experience. And so Kathleen got to, did you drive and navigate today?
Yeah, drive and navigate.
Okay, so she got to do a little bit of both and really understand what it's like. So can you just tell us a little bit about...
And I'm teaching on the fly.
She's teaching me on the fly.
And then Fish
I've never used a compass ever before in my entire life. And I learned how to use a compass today. And I measured things on a map, and I understood. I had never read features on a map before. And I'd never really driven off-road.
Was it fun?
Today. It was awesome. It was really cool.
And she's such a good teacher, isn't she?
And then we went, everyone else was going this way. And we were like, no, we're going to go this way. And it worked.
See, that's the thing. You don't have...
It was fast. It worked.
Hey, you know what? You're here now.
We were mostly proud that we didn't go on a main road.
My light keeps saying...
Goals, right? Goals. Hey, welcome back. Can't wait to go in and enjoy dinner with you guys. See you soon. Thank you. Wendy's off. Team Jeeves. Now this should be interesting. How did the rolls do in the rocks? So this is the themed rock and roll interview. How did the...
Wait, what do we got going on the radio?
What is it? Well, no, I was actually going for the rolls and the rocks.
Yes, rock and rolls. Well, the rolls took a little bit of the rolls did well. The tires, on the other hand, 2 flat tires, same side at the same time. We had to change 2 tires, but I think we did it.
Pull forward. I'll walk with you. Twin flat tires today. Twinning flat tires. Imagine. What was your reaction when you saw them both flat?
Well, we thought we saw the first, or we thought it was the front right, sorry. And I jumped out and I was like, oh, it's both of them. So then oh my God. And we had a flat tire the other day, so one of our spares is plugged. These you can put your fingers through. There's no plugging them. We are without spares now.
But that's happened to you before.
It has.
So you're very experienced at that.
It has happened.
Well, you made it back. Did you have a good day from a navigation point of view?
I mean, we had to go so slow. We had to skip a few things. After that, we've just got to be really, really careful with the tires. So time is a sacrifice. So.
And that's the name of the game. It's strategic. Oh yes, I met her mum in where were we? Gunnison. Where you live, Dan? Who do you want to say hello to?
I'd like to say hello to Mom and Robbie. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Miss you all.
And what about your cousin that makes fun of my accent?
Oh. That would be all of them.
Well, hi Mom, good to see you. Outside. Because it's a remote base camp. Oh, look at this. We've got just miles of teams. Whoa. Team 130's pulling in. Look at, Dan's just getting a great shot. I'm just going to stick over here and we're going to try and get as many teams as we can to say hi to people at home. How was your day?
It was amazing. It wasn't our best points day, but we had an amazing day. Learning stuff, we helped some people, the scenery was ridiculous, amazing. And
So based on our conversation back in Gunnison when I first met you, are you glad you entered?
Are you kidding? This is transformative. I'm a completely different person already, and I'm not even done. I'm on day 5.
How?
I feel like I know who I am more. I feel like my skill sets are like honed. I feel like I have confidence in my abilities that I just feel good. I feel like I can do a lot of things now. I can do all kinds of things I never thought I could do.
That is awesome.
I feel good.
That is awesome. Welcome back. Good to see you. And Drew's in there cooking steaks.
I'm a vegetarian, but it's okay.
No, but we've got Beyond Meat.
Oh.
Beyond Meat plug. Brilliant. Done that. Let's put the logo on. Love it. And I actually had a Beyond Meat sausage the other day and I didn't even... Oh, Nathan's running over here. Frantic. You okay, Nathan? Okay. Good. You know, we've got to take care of Nathan. Poor Nathan. We're not going to get rid of him like we did Tim the intern. We had to throw him out in the last base camp because he kicked the power cord. You lost us yesterday out of the socket and just like killed us. Just killed us dead. So, hi.
Hi.
Only halfway. Okay, so only halfway down. What does that mean?
No, you got to go halfway up because you're going up forward.
Oh, nice metaphor. Did you have a good day today?
We did.
What's that French thing written on the dashboard?
So every single day that we've been out here, and I'm going to cry.
Oh, no.
My daughter wrote us messages every single day.
Oh, my gosh. What's your daughter's name?
Erin.
How old is Erin?
14.
Erin?
And so we have her cards up with our good luck horseshoe. And we, this is all in French today. She wrote it in French.
Okay, hold on, the mic wasn't close enough. Erin, her 14-year-old daughter, wrote a card for every single day and it sits up next to their good luck horseshoe. So right now she's going to read Erin's quote for day...
Well, it's really...
It doesn't matter what...
Torse, yeah. And then she says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, I felt like being a French woman, Erin.
Oh my gosh. Erin, we all love you. That is so awesome.
Yep. So that's what she did for us.
Oh my goodness me.
So every single day we've had it up on the dash. And Monday for my birthday, she wrote me a happy birthday card too. So
that is so cool.
Yep.
Well done. I love that. Erin, hi. Everybody loves Erin. Good to see you, ladies. Thank you. It's pretty cool. It's really great when you're competing to have things like that, or to think about things to motivate you every day. So some women have quotes from their husbands. We just saw there Team 105 has quotes from Erin, 14-year-old. When Francis and I competed, we bought a funny gift for each other every day, and I still have the noise box that she bought me, and it had a button on it of a screaming woman, so when we were frustrated and not talking to each other, we could just push the button of the screaming woman. Hi. 107, welcome back.
Thanks. We had a great day.
Say that again.
We had a great day.
How so?
We had I think she'll do a better job explaining.
Wait, I'm going to go around the other side to someone who's laughing very, very hard. I want to find out what was so funny. What is so funny?
It was just really badass today. Lots of, I jumped this thing a few times.
No.
I made some road glitter because when some sand came over the hood. I'm sorry you guys missed that. Yeah. It was, we had a lot of challenges and we didn't get all of our checkpoints, but it was kind of like it just didn't matter because it was so fun.
That's so good to hear. You're here to have fun as well, right? That's great.
That's number one. I took time off for this, so I want to have fun. Also, we're winning. So, for ourselves, we're winners. That's what I mean.
Of course you're a winner. Oh my God, these two are great. Winners, winning.
Winning, owning it.
Totally owning it. Welcome back. We'll see you in our remote base camp, which is gorgeous, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, look at the view. Have you ever seen? There's no showers here, so you'll have.
My hands.
Okay, no showers. Nathan, what's wrong? Okay. Nathan's on high alert today. Okay, we have got. Hi. We were just talking about you guys, and the fact that you rent your vehicle off Nina Barlow, and we were just saying how great Nina is, that she gets you rally ready. Yeah,
and it's just so nice to be able to. It's so nice to be able to fly in with your camping gear and your nav gear, and just pick up a brand new, fully prepared Jeep that you'll have no problems with, other than they didn't give us enough wiper fluid. So otherwise, it's great. It's just, I don't have to worry about the vehicle, so it's perfect.
Do you have a good day?
We were enjoying ourselves, and we were having a great day, but on the second last black, which was a high value black, it was 10 points, we misinterpreted something on the map, and we figure we got almost 0, maybe 2 points, so that kind of threw our whole mood out the window for the day. So, and that's a big one, because I think today was not a very hard day, so I think that all the decent teams will have gotten pretty much all of the checkpoints. Blacks, you never know, and we can't actually check most of the blacks because there'll often be distance and heading, so we can't go refer back to coordinates, so we won't really know anything until we get scoring in, but we just know we blew that one, and right now it's a pretty tight competition for the top 3, so we're probably 3rd or 4th now. So
still a few days to go, and I know.
And day 7 is where we killed it last year, so we figure we can make up a lot in the dunes. So, there are some other people who may have really perfected their game there too, so we'll see.
Things are heating up. I'll let you move forwards.
Okay, see you later.
Good to talk, guys. Thank you for your time. So, Team 100, one of the contenders, co-winner last year, had missed a checkpoint at the end of the day, which brought down which sounded like a pretty good mood, and that's how it all works, it's up and down. They're excited for the dunes because that's how they made up points last year, but definitely some low energy there, not negative energy, just, if you've had a great day and you knew it was an easy day and then you miss the final black, it's a bummer, but they'll come back. They always do.
Yeah, we do. That's what we do.
Hello. How was your day?
Always great.
What was the funniest thing that happened to you two?
What is the funniest thing?
Or the highlight, or the low light.
Oh, we got to wheel in the Johnson Valley Rocks. That's the best. It's like real driving today for Jeeps. The Jeepy trails. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how did you go nav-wise?
I mean, it's like every other day. We have our good moments, our bad moments, a couple in between. In the end, it's a good day.
It's a learning experience.
It is a learning experience. What did you learn today?
Just to take our time and figure out where north is, always.
Well, we also learned how to communicate with one another a little better. We're fine-tuning that. Got a little heated today, but we hugged it out. It's a good day.
And that's the name of the game. We were just saying, actually, that we get up and down, and this day is where teams start to find their groove. And if you're learning to communicate better, you're going to do really well in the next 2 days. Okay, so that's really important. Well done. Thanks for sharing too.
Thanks, you guys.
See you inside. See you at the outside. Oh, did it get a bit heavy, Dan? It's been a long one, hasn't it? So this camera is really heavy, and I'm supposed to be noticing that it's getting heavy, but I didn't. Sorry, Dan. Hey, Dan, can you come over here for a second? Because, you know, you were saying before you couldn't talk to me because you had the camera.
Yeah, right.
Talk to me about flying drones here.
It's actually really easy. Can I take this from you?
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. Jimmy and Emily have done a really good job. It's really easy for me to get really awesome shots because we're going through great terrain.
Nice. Perfect. And Dan knows the course inside out, so he knows where all the money shots are. He gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Every morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much do. And goes out to these areas that were pre-scouted to get these amazing drone shots. Did you get one on the dry lake bed today?
No, I did the start of the Enduro as the sun was rising on the big straightaway.
So we have a whole crew, and Dan was on the Enduro today. We had, I think Joe was on the dry lake bed. So every night, all the crew get assigned different media drivers, and then they go off in different directions to get their whatever assignments for whatever client or for Rebelle. Well, thank you very much for being my cameraman today. And you can go and have dinner now if you want.
Great, steaks.
You're awesome. Okay. The team that feels like the Rebelle was made for them and other people showed up.
It's true.
How'd it go?
You know, it was a little rougher than we wanted it to go. Johnson Valley isn't known for the smoothest roads, but we hauled. We got a little behind schedule, so then we passed a lot of people, or flashed our lights a lot and had people pull over so we could fly by them.
But it's not a race, it's a rally. So you didn't.
But sometimes you're behind schedule.
Yeah.
Strategically, you got to do what you do to get to the next checkpoint.
So we'll see how we did. We actually ran to the last checkpoint because we
physically ran.
We figured out how far it was from base camp, and we parked the cars, a bunch of boulders, and then we ran. We didn't get in. We didn't run.
Oh, ouch! That hurts.
We didn't run far enough.
That's all right. That really hurts when you get out to run and you didn't get it. Okay, but that's cool. Okay. It seems like you're still in good spirits.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, we'll see you.
We made it.
Exactly. You made it. Congratulations. All right. Thank you very much for your time. We've got the Subi. The Subi pulling up. You or you? Left or right? Okay. I'm going to go with driver. Driver wants to talk. What's wrong with the car? Is it broken? I don't understand. Uh-oh. You were trying to get me to... What's going on, girls?
We had to use the clutch a little bit to get through that rocky terrain back there. So we're here. We're happy about that. So.
A little warm.
Welcome back.
Thank you. We're glad to be here.
You made it? You're gonna go? Are you gonna go spend some time with Nick?
No, it just needs to sit and cool off. The clutch is real hot right now, so.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I should have walked over to you.
Come on. Hopefully we can get back up to park. So.
It'll be a show.
We might push it.
You'll enjoy it.
Well, I'm glad we're live, and I'm glad there's nothing wrong with the car. Just hot is fine. Okay.
It just needs to cool off. It was cooling. We were coasting for a little bit, and it was getting better. But yeah, it just needs to sit.
Can I just say that the fact you're driving a manual is insane.
It's fun though. It's really fun.
Yeah.
You have a lot more control over it, so I think that, makes it interesting.
It is cool. I love that you're driving a manual, and if she's a little bit hot, we'll let her cool down. Yeah. What is that thing in the middle?
We racked that the other day while we were going through the old Subarubicon, we've named it.
Okay, pine cones, and they collect things when they get tired.
Well, it got stuck right in the car.
It got stuck in the
roof, so now it's a little gift.
Yeah.
All right, well, take it easy with her.
Wait for her to move.
We've got.
Where do you want to push us?
No, I'm not allowed to push you. I'm not allowed to help you. Normally, I would, but because it's against the rules, we're just going to have to watch you crawl up there. But I'm just so glad nothing's wrong. So, is she hot? Could I cook an egg on her? No, she's fine.
We'll open it up, I'm sure.
It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. The Subi's a bit hot. But we don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just
I don't think so.
they drive a manual. I mean, isn't that amazing?
That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I'm really proud of them for that. So, tell me how your day went.
It went fantastic.
She's a gas driver.
And she's great at navigating, just spot on. So we had a great time. Yeah.
It was beautiful. I tried a bunch of blacks. We kicked the TSD today, which we sucked at it yesterday.
Can I just tell you that every single person has said that today the
Was
TSD.
better.
You're the first person that have just rolled in and said loved it, nailed it.
No, it's my favorite one. I heard other people say that too, but I was like, no, it was right on. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I would like to say, last time we talked, I didn't talk to my grandson Wyatt. Hey, Wyatt. Plus, CommScope and Integrity Networks, who are our sponsors, fantastic.
Absolutely. You've got to thank your sponsors, and you've definitely got to say hi to your grandchildren.
Oh, yes.
And my boys, Max and Liam, I love you. And Brad. Lots of kisses.
That's 2 boys and dad?
I have twins. They're 2.
You're the mum with two-year-old twins. No wonder you're here. But I bet you 2-year-old.
My husband, so he's taking care of them all by himself the whole week.
But you know what? That says something, because a lot of people say that they can't do the rally for this reason or that reason, and 2-year-old twins would be a real reason why not to. And the fact that you turned up.
Do it anyway. Team anyway. That's
To me, it's important to do it because, one, I'm showing them that women can do some pretty awesome things and they can support that. My husband. Yeah, so it's big. To me, it's big. He's showing them, what a husband's all about.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's great.
That is awesome. Team Anyway, you freaking rock. And those 2-year-old twins, I bet are sitting in front of the TV right now saying, that's my mum in the middle of Johnson Valley. They're eating dinner.
But they could be watching it at the same time. They could be watching.
You know what? If they're with Dad, of course they're eating dinner in front of the TV.
Yes.
Of course they are. Bye. Thank you very much. On that, just while I remember, I've got 4 children. Jack, Rita, Mary and Richie. Empty the lint in the dryer, please. You didn't do it last year and you blew up the dryer. Hi, guys. Great. How are you?
Good. Doing good. We finally made it back, so we're happy.
Perfect. And how did the air raid air filter go today, do you think?
Everything went well. It worked good. Had no issues, so we're happy.
So it's pretty dusty here. It matters here, right?
Yeah, it definitely matters here. Definitely.
And how did your nav go today?
It went pretty good. So the beginning wasn't so great, but we found our way, and the rest of the day kind of just went smoothly, so it was nice.
Awesome. Well, welcome back, and we'll see you in our remote base camp.
Okay, sounds good.
Good talking to you. Thanks for your time. So I think we've probably talked to more than half of the teams today, and we try to talk to every team over every other day. So I'm going to say goodnight, and I'm going to go find Drew Diekman and it's not steak dinner, I think it's kebabs. Over and out.